What's up, sports fans? I'm Rene Garza Jr.,
I'm Freddie Guevara.
and welcome to another episode of Tailgate 956, a show that covers sports across the valley and the Lone Star State. And man, do we have a packed episode today. A fun-filled episode, as you can tell by my wardrobe and Freddie's wardrobe. We're psyched and
We're
ready.
excited for the new season in Houston. Woo! Astros.
Baseball, baby.
Let's go.
But before we, head to the dugout and, get ready for a chock full of season, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Apogee Comics, the best in independent comic books. If you're looking for a great read, make your next comic book Apogee. Find Apogee Comics all throughout social media and on their website at www.apogeecomics.com.
And Rick's Auto Shop for all your auto repair needs.
Located on Indiana Street in Brownville. And also our newest sponsor, you have a leaky faucet, broken pipe, problems with the porcelain throne,
Oh,
then
no.
then call Charlie Towers Plumbing and Services. They give you great prices, recommended, and quality service. And the phone number is 956-715-1933. And call for Carlos Torres and tell them that Tailgate sent you. Man, yeah, I know. I'm afraid of getting those problems with the porcelain throne.
No, you don't mess with that.
No, you don't mess with it. Once it's over, yeah. But you know what, Charlie Towers? You can get some good service there.
If you do have that problem, it'll be fixed right away.
Right away, yes. Now, my brother, how you been, man?
Good. Just, man, so many things going on.
So many things.
And
man.
unlike last year, at least with Dallas, so I guess we should go ahead and start with Dallas.
Oh, of course, yes. Start with a football.
A lot more signing. And I like it. I like what I see.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more signing. A lot more than not even. There was last year. I don't even remember re-signings that as much as even this year. But it's looking good. They re-signed and signed a lot of defense, receivers, corner. I like linebackers especially because I think one of the main things that I wanted them to draft first was a linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, running back, then a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the things that they attacked. Signing a linebacker is fine. I think the people they signed is fine, but the running back signing, I'm not too happy. So I would really still like to see some of them really drafting a running back. I would really like to see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like I know what you mean. When it comes to defense and the way the whole team's been restructured, that's why I find wow. That's why I find pretty much interesting. Like the way this team's turning out. At first, I was like, why are they signing this? Why are they signing that? What's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so much new things that honestly nobody can tell what's going on and what kind of a year they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Even with the players that they have, even with the defense completely completely the same. With the signing that they made, I think it added more fuel, more good additions.
Mm-hmm.
It made it a stronger defense. But so many changes that are going on that you never know. They have to get used to one thing or another. Coaching, playing style, so much. So
yeah.
we'll go ahead and see how they do. As far as players, I like where they're going. But like I said, I would really like to draft a running back because I don't really I like them as backups.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like them as starters. No running back so far for the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
At least me. Maybe one can shut my mouth later on. Can show me off, can prove me wrong, but at least for right now, I think that we should draft.
Yeah, no, I have to say though, but pretty much the way you have laid it out, and it's pretty much you can tell the proof is in the pudding. The way the teams performed this past season, the way that everything crumbled, the way that, I don't know what it was that happened last season that it went from bad to worse.
Well, I mean, I said what I said at the beginning too. Mm-hmm. It's all depends on Dak.
Mm-hmm.
This season's going to depend on Dak.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? It depended on him, and he folded.
Yeah,
he
origami.
Got hurt.
Yeah.
That's not going to go ahead and do. And that's why I'm more pushing towards a running back, so we can have a sort of weapon too. Because if we don't have a running back, we don't have a running game, and we have Dak. We already know where we're at. You know what I mean? We already know where we're at.
Yeah.
Yes, we added, honestly, receivers, linemen, they're all fresh, so that's going to be up in the air as well.
Yeah.
I felt like if it would have been the same line as last year, I would have been a little bit more confident on them doing a little bit better this year. Because they're all new, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they can be a really strong line. They just need some, seasoning on them. They need to be more veteran out there, more. I think it takes time for them to go ahead and get there where they need to be. But even then, two new linemen, we're gonna go ahead and have to see who takes that place and who
Mhm.
goes ahead and deserves it.
Mhm.
Hopefully they do, and hopefully they cover him long enough for him to not. I don't know. I don't know. At least for the running game, because
Yeah.
for him to make a mistake, I mean, we've seen him make it either way.
Yeah. That's why when I found out that when I was reading, I even sent you that little mini article of Cleveland looking into trying to trade for Dak.
Yes, I
Mhm.
saw Cleveland.
Mhm.
There was also talks about the Patriots.
Mhm.
Also that
See, that one I didn't know.
yeah, they're supposedly their quarterback, for the Patriots, that there was a player that didn't want. I don't know. I mean, this is all. I mean, news, third party, not
Yeah,
straight
third
from
party. Yeah, yeah,
the
no, third
source or
source. Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But that he didn't want to join the Patriots, and that he there was talks between a go ahead and kind of make a trade between Dallas
Mhm.
for picks, and also, and then they can and Patriots get Dak, or they even go to Cleveland for a three-way swap.
Yeah.
Uh, but that's also very much a little bit of talks. There's nothing solid. There's nothing that says, oh, what, straight from the team,
Mhm.
what's gonna happen and everything. It was Joe Milton apparently that didn't want to go with the Patriots apparently.
Yeah.
Whether that's true or not, that's what caused that whole stir between
Mhm.
the trade and everything. Cleveland also straight away. It's still up in the air. Apparently that they're saying, a lot of news sources are saying that they heard that they still are looking for a trade for Dak. I would really like that. The only thing is that they look to, and they're saying that they want to get uh, Sanders.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know if I'll be too content. I would like a change in quarterback. I really have, good or bad. I don't know at this point. I think a change needs to be made in quarterback.
Mhm.
Even though it ends up being a worse decision, I do think that the change needs to be made.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you on that. A change might happen. Change might hopefully, but one change I didn't expect either was Cooper Rush.
That I though I did say,
Mhm.
I know I said that I would be surprised, and they should have, because I've been wrong with Lawrence and him.
Mhm.
He was the only ones that I really got wrong
Mhm.
with them resigning. And Lawrence, although I don't completely agree, I understand. He came in with an injury. If he gets injured again, that's it, and
That's
that's a
it.
lot of
Yeah,
money. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
mhm.
But he is a great player too. So
Mhm.
it. You got. I mean, I guess you roll our dice, and we've been rolling our dice with Lawrence for a while already.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So every
Mhm.
year more that we stay with him
Mhm.
and we roll our dice, it's you're pushing it.
Yeah,
So them really doing that with Lawrence this year, I understand it. I don't maybe agree with it completely, but I understand it.
yeah,
Now Cooper Rush, he's getting old. Although I am surprised. I mean, he should have stayed. But I'm just thinking, as me as a fan, me as me liking Cooper Rush, but I'm not thinking as me as a player or in his position. You know what? He's getting older. He's proved that he can ball out there at least. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
he can.
That
Yeah,
if my quarterback goes down, I'm ready to pick up that slack.
stack.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So he deserves more money. So, and that's what he's that I'm assuming, and I'm almost sure that this is almost, if not one of, if not the last contract before his last, like two. He's
Mhm.
got maybe one or two more,
Mhm.
and that's it. And that's what he wanted. He
Mhm.
wanted to get bag. He wanted to get money, and he deserves it. I
Mhm.
agree. He deserves it, and he should. I wish Cowboys would have paid more, but right now with Dak's contract, honestly, I think that it's better for Dallas for another reason too.
Mhm.
We get rid well, I don't want to say get rid, but we offer the opportunity for him to go ahead and get more money with a
Yeah,
different team and do good. And I also like that opportunity because it gives Dallas an opportunity to look for another
yeah,
quarterback that
yeah,
can
man.
step up and maybe beat, or hopefully they put him in for Dak, and you know what, hey, you know
Yeah,
what, he's our guy.
yeah.
There's always that possibility. It's happened, or it's happened before.
Mhm.
So that offers that opportunity too.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm liking so far moves that they're doing. Although I don't completely agree with them, I see really good, I guess, things coming out of those
Yeah,
things. At least they're not all bad decisions completely like last year
yeah,
or none at all.
yeah. Although also too something that I read kind of like maybe kind of like I didn't really like the way he was treated because apparently if he would have completed all the games,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
would have gotten that incentive,
Correct.
and they didn't let him play that last game.
Yeah,
I feel like they really did him dirt.
I'm
So
not.
I'm guessing maybe that's one reason why he signed with the other team instead of just
Yeah,
coasting it with the Cowboys. Well, not exactly coasting it because
well, putting in.
putting in the effort, putting in
Yeah,
yeah
like taking him out and
yeah
putting in this guy Trevor.
yeah yeah
Oh well, I mean, look, what can I say? Him as a quarterback, in his position, he wasn't off. Because he's the quarterback, so he wasn't allowed. The decision was made for him.
yeah
Uh, another team that happened to was with Baker Mayfield, and it was his. I think it was a right receiver. I don't remember who it was,
mm,
but Baker Mayfield made it happen. You
mhm.
see, and whether they told him not to or not, that's up in the air.
Yeah
He could have still made it happen because he didn't care. He deserved that money.
yeah
It's his
yeah
teammate. He took one for his teammate. If they, we don't know what happened behind the screen. So I don't really want to say one thing about that because I'm pretty sure a lot of managers, a lot of teams do that in the background for
yeah
depend. You know what I mean? It really
yeah
depends.
yeah
You know what? If they're okay with money right now, I know Cowboys last year they weren't really doing good, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they didn't want to. But I do agree with how he did and what the stack that he picked up, that he deserved it.
yeah
That he deserved it, and they should have done that instead of letting him come. I mean, off the field. I agree with that. I agree
yeah
with it.
yeah
But I can't talk. I can't say, oh, you know what, Dallas, is bad completely because I'm pretty sure other teams do it.
yeah. And that's what I thought. I thought the same thing too. But I think that probably played a little factor into it as well,
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately. But yeah,
everybody deserves that. If they're that close,
yeah,
I mean, everybody deserves
deserves
it.
it.
Anybody deserves that extra. Hey, I'm one touchdown away. From getting extra incentive. I would say deserve and
Yeah,
give it to them
give
because
it
you
to
know
them.
what, that'll get your players more
More
motivated,
motivated.
and they'll like, hey,
Show that
you know what,
the organization cares about its players in the sense of its contract or
I
whatnot.
appreciate that you tried and you made it happen for me because of what I produced for you. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I know I was gonna come out short, or I could have come out short, but you just did this. That I mean, we come out to any business, locally, anything.
yeah,
Keep your employees happy. They'll play better. They'll do work better.
mhm,
They'll work harder for you.
yeah,
I mean, I guess that comes down to that.
yeah,
For that. Did he deserve it though? Yeah, I agree.
yeah. I
I
agree.
agree.
Yeah,
Should they? Yes.
yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of deserving, I think C.J. Stroud is getting his offensive lineup signed, and as well as defense. I think recently they signed E.J. Speed. I think that's his name. Yes, E.J. Speed. Yes,
EJ Speed and what is I see here,
he's a
but he's a linebacker,
linebacker. Yeah, he's a
and that's what I was
linebacker.
gonna say. I'm really, really, really.
Offense and defense
I
are being
want to.
lined up.
I want to see who they. I'm waiting for the draft, and so
Mm.
I would have thought
April
that they would have.
24th. April 20th.
Yeah, I would have thought though that they would have gone more in the draft for defense
Mm-hmm.
and the line more secure
Your
agencies with
seasoned
veterans
Mhm.
than that. But do you think that because I just see a whole bunch of corners,
Mm.
safeties, and right receivers, of course, yeah, they
Yeah,
got a lot of right receivers,
yeah,
but what's it called? I see that they attacked a lot of defense and
yeah,
not as much as we thought offensive line.
yeah, yeah. No, I think that they're probably going to focus on that maybe during the draft. But
Yeah.
from what I've seen, I think that's one reason too why they didn't sign Diggs back. They didn't like because he signed with the Patriots.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
think they let him go
they
because
let
they
him
wanted
go.
to go ahead and get other running.
Mm,
I mean, right receivers that are probably cheaper, and I mean, I guess Diggs he is injury prone.
Yeah,
We
well,
all
I was
agree.
about to say he was just standing there. I remember seeing that he's just
Yeah,
standing there and his knee just like gave
and
out.
boom.
Yeah,
I mean, God, I mean, who knows if he has a better year or one last year or
maybe,
whatever.
maybe,
But
yeah,
I will say, I mean, Would I want him on my team? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a risk though? Yes.
Yes.
So I mean, I guess you pick your poison. I mean, do you how much of a risk are you willing to go ahead and put
Mm-hmm.
for him?
Yeah.
Because he takes a place and money too. So
Yeah.
you know, so that's your. I think the Texans did a good decision in letting him go.
Yeah. Yeah. And we also signing EJ Speed, but I feel that because they think they had the fifth best defense in the NFL this past season, so I think they're trying to increase those numbers as well too. But like I said, I have a hunch
Mhm.
that they're probably going to sign some offensive linemen for for this team during the draft.
Well, I would. I mean, for the draft, I hope they
Mm.
they focus on offensive line because I
Yeah.
mean they completely focused on
Mhm.
all that stuff. I
Yeah.
would what we I guess we talked. I know we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Is their running game, the
Mm.
defense,
Mm.
defensively to stop
Yes.
the running game,
Yes.
and they did attack a lot of linebackers. They went ahead and got a lot of linebackers.
Linebackers.
You know, so I'm really interested to see how they do, how they perform. And there's nothing that really speaks out, or a linebacker that really speaks out to me a lot. But hey, working as a team, you never know the combination that they do. And they're maybe making the mix with the other linebackers that they
Yeah.
already had.
Mm-hmm.
See how they perform, or maybe they draft one more linebacker or whatever.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Well, he's at 142 tackles total. Dude. 93 of them solo during this whole during this whole season of 2024. EJ Speed, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
EG Speed.
Yeah.
Let me. Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah.
see that. No. Yeah. No, EG Speed's. No. That was a good signing.
He's good.
No.
Yeah. From the Colts, no less.
Yeah.
Little rivalry trade there. Mhm. Or
Yeah.
rivalry free signing, but yeah.
No. He's good. He looks like a good signing. I would agree.
Yeah.
I guess I meant besides him.
Besides him,
Besides
yeah,
him,
yeah,
I like. There's no other linebacker that speaks out to me.
yeah.
Because honestly, besides him, I don't think it's a other well known or house name.
Yes.
House name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really interested, and I do see that they want to make their defense even stronger,
Mhm.
Especially in the running game,
Yeah.
because they did sign a lot of, like I said, linebackers,
No.
and they focused on a lot of cornerbacks too.
Yeah, they did.
They focused on a lot of cornerbacks. So yeah, I'm really interested on how the defense does,
Mhm.
but. I cannot say that it interests me more than the offense in the Texans.
Yeah.
So I am really eager, and I really want them to go ahead and get.
I'm focused on that too, because I was like, as you as well. I'm like, wow, they're arming their defense pretty well, but yeah, what about the offense?
Yeah, they need to protect.
It's not. It was a great offense to begin with.
If not, you know what? Hey, you know what? If you want to go ahead and keep that line, you know what? That's fine. You don't want to focus on offensive line, but hey, put either the tight end or the fullback on his left side, and put the running back on his right, and have an extra pocket of protection right there for him. Whoever comes through,
yep,
boom. Have him an extra block,
yeah,
and give him that extra time to throw the ball.
Yeah, because like that was it. This whole season, this past season, it crumbled so easily. They got to him so easily, and I feel I can honestly say, yeah. You had said before too that the second year is like that's when they show. But I feel like he didn't have a chance to shine the way he shined the first season, or expect you could tell there was a lot more that he wanted to give, but he wasn't given the opportunity.
He had a lot more performance to give out.
Yeah.
And,
I felt he wasn't given enough opportunities because of the offensive line to demonstrate the skill that he has as a quarterback.
Yeah, no, I will say that his offensive line did not help him.
It didn't help him at all. It did not help him at all. No.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm assuming that yes, I would probably say that maybe the Houston Texans should and hopefully do go for an offensive line during the draft.
Yeah. No, I feel that they are. Like because from these signs, I feel that they are. I'm looking forward.
Considering that they signed,
yeah.
They got their. I would almost say defense complete.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I definitely I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on the draft and see what the Texans
So it's gonna be an exciting year. So go ahead and see.
It's gonna be good for both teams, for both our Texas teams.
I'm really excited. I will say they need lifelines, and these are for the Cowboys. I feel like this is a big lifeline.
Oh yeah, it is a big lifeline. Yeah. Definitely needed.
Yep, definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, but there's remains to be seen. We'll find out April 24th because I believe that's the draft rate on April
Yeah,
24th.
yeah, I believe so. Yes, I
Yes.
really. Yeah.
We'll find out then.
And we'll go ahead and completely know what's
Oh,
going to happen at the beginning of the season. By you can tell a lot by the first game. You
Uh-huh.
can tell by a lot. Man, honestly, sometimes they're rocky. So I think by the fourth game, there most teams are already set.
Yeah, definitely.
Very few teams have a really bad beginning of the season and then they turn it around. Very few, very few. It happens to very few. But yeah, for the most part, the first 4 games tell you a lot.
Yeah, definitely will tell you a lot. Yeah, but we'll find out soon enough.
You will definitely will.
Well, on to the courts.
B-ball.
B-ball, yeah. Hey, there's been some surprises here with our basketball teams, huh?
Man, did we put man? I guess we talked too early. Okay.
Yeah,
guess.
okay. Let's address
Yeah.
the elephant, or should I say the horse in the room?
It's because we did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So they can motivate them.
Yeah. They listen to it like all those two guys over there. They're right. They're right. You need a we need to focus this team to get those dubs.
Seriously, man, I don't even know what we did to awaken that fire,
Right,
man.
exactly.
I was like, after we said that, what, man, Rockets, Mavericks, and even Spurs,
Yeah,
started like winning games consecutive
out of
games.
nowhere. Yeah, I know that. Like, we're just like the way it looked. It was just just the Rockets that were like on fire, but like
Jesus, yeah, I know. The Rockets, I like we said it last time too. They were still in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but they were close to getting jumped out.
Yeah,
and
in the beginning of the season between the Mavericks and the Rockets, we were like, oh, it's gonna be a little battle again. Yeah.
Correct, but since then, they've been winning consecutively. They look like the Rockets that we knew and should be and where they're at.
Yeah,
that's how they should be, and the type of wins that
definitely
how they were playing. Well, okay, we saw that. The Mavericks were the ones that surprised me at all. On top of everything gone wrong for them,
backstage politics.
Backstage
politics. I feel like what
everything injuries. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Like trades, shocking trades, injuries, injuries galore. I remember, was it like a couple of weeks back, or maybe it was a couple of weeks back? Yeah, no, it was a couple of weeks back that they were on the verge of forfeiting games because they ran out of players.
Yeah,
they were on the verge of doing that, and Jenkins like, I never had that problem. I've never had that problem
for a team to.
Yeah,
for a team to do that.
Like, who did brujeria on this team? That's what I want.
Let's just say somebody wants to move to Las Vegas.
Right. No. Aquis, no. Aquis, wherever that goes.
They're staying.
They're gonna stay in Dallas. Well, they're fighting for it because
definitely.
Right now, I think they were on the outside. They were, I guess, what was it? They were in 11th place.
Yeah,
they were in 11th place. They were on the outside looking in.
But but now they made it to at least they're in the
play-in tournament. They're in the play-in tournament.
Yeah,
I guess they just need to get the momentum going too.
Yeah, they need to finish off strong. But all they have to do is continue playing the way they have been.
Yeah, who knows?
Wins,
shocking terms of event, maybe.
Even right now, I'm still. Even if they don't, for whatever reason, now, wow, I'm still shocked.
Yeah.
I'm still and impressed with them because overall, like we said, everything that's gone bad for them. I mean, they're still today in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was the Saturday game when they played against the Bulls. The top player was PJ Washington. He played 32 minutes with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and he made 19 points. That was our top player, Anthony Davis. Oh, I didn't know he was already back.
Yeah.
Oh, he was already back. Yeah. He played 30 minutes. Oh, but he was right up there. I honestly thought he was still injured. My mistake.
No, I thought so too, but then I saw that he came back.
Klay Thompson, like I said, I was telling you before the show started, I feel that's one of their star players too. With 30 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, but 20 points. So that was one of the main focuses, like who was helping this team succeed as well too.
Well, their top performers, apparently it says here that it was Spencer for their last game. DeWitty.
Yeah.
14 points.
Dinwiddle. Yeah, their guard. Yeah. Yeah, no, Dinwiddle.
Didn't
I know you said Dinwiddie.
it didn't witty.
Dinwiddie. That sounds fun, right? Dinwiddie. No, Dinwiddle. Sorry, guys, we get a lot of names wrong here.
I know, but I was like, I thought it's an I after the D, not an L.
Yeah. Dinwiddle. Dinwiddle. No, you're. Wait.
Dinwiddie.
Oh, it's Dinwiddie. No, it is
Yeah,
Dinwiddie. You look like an
Dinwiddie.
L, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, I thought
Well,
it was an I.
Dinwiddie. Okay.
I was like, yeah, but no. I mean, look.
Either way, Spencer Dinwiddie. Like he was a.
It's good that these players are finally
Um.
getting up, waking up, and doing their part.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, they should have done that when
I no. I feel that this is a team right now that's trying to prove, it's trying to prove something. It's trying to prove something that Luka wasn't the only star on this team.
Well, look, I wouldn't doubt it. They need their reputation back because look, they got rid of Luka. They lost without Luka completely.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving got injured with that bad leg injury that he got.
I mean, apart from after Luka left, everything was going bad. Apart from everything, nothing was looking good.
No.
And then the Lakers played, Dallas, and they completely dominated,
destroyed them.
Destroyed them.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Luka playing he was playing with wrench, looking for revenge. That's not good for Dallas. All that was you got put in your place, you got put down. It's not good for Dallas.
No, it wasn't.
They're looking a way to get their momentum back, get their get their face back.
Yeah, they're battling though with 37 wins and 38 losses. And still viable in the play-in tournament to make it to the playoffs. They have a long road ahead of them, a long grueling road ahead of them because. These teams, they're nothing to look
they're
over.
Hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, they're nothing to look over, and
that's why I say. I mean, honestly, whether they don't make it, it is what it is. But right now, I am surprised, and I still give them at least.
For me, that is a winner. Like for me, that is a winner.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, considering what they've gone through this season.
Yeah. They get a mini SS Mijo.
Yeah, they get a little.
Or in this case, nice to be eso.
There you go. Oh,
eso.
It's like when you're bowling and you put the rails.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Or you're really bad at bowling like me, but you get that split, and I'm like, hey, at least you knock some down.
Exactly.
Yeah. But either way, good on Mavericks for continuing to fighting through.
No, yeah, definitely. But in San Antonio too. I don't want to leave San Antonio because they surprised me too because they were far behind and then boom, 31 wins.
Yeah, no, but here's one thing though. For this team, once again, like that, whatever could go wrong for this team went wrong. With Wemby being out with the kind of injury that a lot of tall athletes face, pretty young. That's one of the same injuries that ended Chris Bosh's career early as well too. But since he's young, they're treated early. The way it's looking, he's coming back fresh as a daisy next season, which is great. Good for them. Yeah. Oh, CP3 ain't coming back because apparently he announced that this is probably his last season, so we're not going to get him. Although there's rumors on the mill that San Antonio's looking and eyeing to get Kevin Durant from the Suns to San Antonio.
How would you feel about that?
I'm not excited about that. Although I was honestly, since the last NBA draft that happened. That they had Rob Dillingham, that they traded to the Wolves. I was so disappointed in that team he's a great ball player. He's a great basketball player. I'm happy, what he was performance. But then Dallas ended up, Dallas, or something that Dallas. San Antonio ended up, trading them for some, other picks and all that. And then they signed CP3, and I was like, well, though I have to give, I have to give it the CP3. He's been doing great this season. Yeah, he's been doing great.
Yeah, I mean, he's been picking up that slack.
Yeah.
And either way, although I'm not really content or happy with that, I would like to see anyways how the chemistry between them.
Yeah.
Wemby and him.
Yeah.
Would be. I mean, it still would be.
Some people will be like, De'Aaron Fox, who they have right now, and Durant and Wemby. That's a good. Could they possibly be big three? I'm like, hold on. San Antonio big three. Those are big shoes to fill, right?
Yeah.
Those are big shoes.
You gotta hold on.
We can't toss that around. You can't toss that around.
You toss that after the first year that they're together.
Yeah. Once you start bringing championships, then you can start saying maybe big three, but big three. Those are some big shoes to fill.
Come on.
That's why the reason they're called big three.
Relax.
Relax. Yeah, Parker, Mandu, and Duncan. Yeah, Ginobili.
Duncan. I mean,
No. Exactly.
Calm down.
Calm down. Exactly.
Relax.
I'm just saying it's those bandwagons that are saying,
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
But Houston,
and
Rockets, I believe,
going on to Houston. Yes.
yeah, they are where they should have been in the beginning.
That's the same thing I said last year. Remember how they were going on the distance?
I'm just glad they didn't cost them this year the playoff.
Yeah.
But they are for sure going. I mean, even if they have,
they ever have.
I hope not. Knock on wood. But it feels like they're gonna go ahead and definitely be in the playoffs. But hopefully they continue to play how they are right now.
Yeah.
Good.
I know. And hopefully Dylan Brooks, oh man, he's on his 15th technical. One more and he's expelled. Like somebody be like, hey man, calm down. Relax, yeah, because they need him. They need him on the team.
Definitely need
him. Because he'll get suspended like a good amount of games, and these are important games already.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, some people were like, "Oh no, he's already out 16." I'm like, no. Like it's barely 15. He's more technical.
That's good. That's good too. You know what? Now that you bring that up, that's good too. What would happen if they would go into the playoffs and he doesn't get that one till the playoffs?
Well, he'll be out probably the rest of the playoffs.
Okay, because that's what I was gonna say. Wouldn't it be better for him to just get it? Because how long is he suspended for?
From what I understand, I don't know, he's suspended for the rest of the season or suspended for like a good amount, like a good 10 games from what I understand.
Even then, that's still a lot.
It's a good amount of games. It's a good amount of games. It's a good amount of It's a good amount of games. Yeah, but Jalen Green, dude, with a 30-point performance, like against these guys, like I'm that kid. Seeing him play, I'm honestly can say that's what it's a blessing for Houston. Yeah. And Van Vliet, and Segun and everybody else of Houston. This team is definitely like well rounded, well armed to really go the distance. And I can honestly say, probably go the distance, maybe to the finals. I know Dylan Brooks was like that. What it caused him to get that 15 technical was getting into a fight with Kevin Durant. So that's why you said, like, I don't know about him going to Santo, and I agree with you on that because I'm like,
So I don't know. I really don't like the idea, but maybe you know what? Yeah. Maybe he just for whatever reason he performs better.
Yeah.
Helps them out.
Yeah.
If he helps them out, I mean, we can't,
Yeah. But I can honestly say this team is well arming up to be a dominant force that people need to start focusing on in the NBA. Houston has a great basketball team.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that. And speaking from Houston, the RJV Vipers, brother. Let's take a little trip down to the Valley.
I know they've been doing.
I'll talk about the Valley of Phoenix. Talk about the Valley, Texas. The true Valley.
5-6, baby.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Juan. Shout out, Juan. But the RGB Vipers are in the playoffs. It's another team that already made a playoff clinch.
We said it again.
Yeah, we had said it last. We had said last that they're gonna. It was injuries for both teams, and I feel that cost both these teams opportunities to go to the playoffs. Yeah, to go forward.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, because I was shocked too. I was like, what? But I do expect to get further down the the bracket.
Bring on the G League championship.
Definitely. Again. That would be awesome. We definitely want to catch one. Hopefully we'll catch the first home game of the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think the playoffs. I think they start tomorrow. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go up against the Salt Lake City Stars.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's April 1st at 7 p.m. You can catch it on Tubi and I guess G League TV.
That'd be awesome.
Anywhere else they need to support the Valley teams, definitely.
Definitely, they're gonna play away, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But hey, continue on, and then the championship league game comes over here to the Valley, and we're definitely going to be there.
I mean, it's definitely exciting, man. G League and championship, man.
Yeah, and all those great players that also play on the Rockets. Hey, same thing. They'll trade back and forth with the Valley. So, if you're a basketball fan and you're in the mood to watch some great basketball here in the Valley, look no further than the RGV Vipers. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah, You're looking at champions right there.
Yeah, definitely Champer. Definitely. And I am excited for this game tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But yes, on to
Dun, 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 dun.
is it gone? Is it gone? Homer's going. Yes, it's gone. It's opening season, baby. Yes. Astros. How about the Astros opening day?
They did great, man. They
Yeah.
did great.
Yes.
Matt, give us the details. Give us the details.
Oh, okay.
I know you're excited.
Okay. First of all, Framer did not framer it up. I have to say that. Yeah. As you can tell by my get up, I'm happy. Either way, even if they lost, I'm still happy because 2 out of the 3 games, Astros brought it home.
He was a Kodak moment.
Yeah.
Framed it perfect.
Yeah, he did. Compared to the first game of last season when they went up against the Yankees, according to here to my stats here, like he only pitched 4.5 innings. They had 5 hits on him, 3 errors. Like it was bad. It was bad for him like last season when they went up against the Yankees, honestly, and it was expected.
Yeah.
And honestly, when the season started off, I too was like, man. But before the season started, I was like, finding out that he was going to be the starter.
Yeah.
I was worried, and I know many other fans were worried as well too.
Well, with good reason, hey, we saw that, but you know what? Thankfully, hey, he's performing.
Mm-hmm. And even at that though, look, this game, this like, on Thursday, 7 innings pitched.
Wow.
Yeah, no errors. It was great, beautiful. Yeah, I think the only one that got a run, I think it was Brian Abreu that they had a run on him. I believe so. Yes. Yeah. Hit by pitch, 2 base hits. Yeah, but he did a great job. I don't know whether it has to do with that. Maybe he wants to get re-signed again by the Astros because I know this is his last year on his contract.
Oh, well, that puts some pressure.
Yeah, put some pressure, maybe, or maybe he wants to shine. Maybe he was out there like, hey, you know what? I still got a cannon.
Either way, it's a benefit for him and the Astros.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, because we would love to sign him if he does good.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it up if
I think they probably will, in the sense of having if they work out his contract or they find something pretty good to we're on the same kind of ballpark, but yeah, I find that hard to, maybe hard, but who knows? I know when it came to pitching, Spencer Arrighetti, he wanted to as well too.
I agree. I would. Yeah. I'm actually, he's the one that I really want to see the most. I want to see what he produces this year.
Yeah, no, him too. Hunter Brown, I felt he would have had a good game because he pitched game 2, but the second baseman that they had, Brendan Rodgers, I think you say he pitched with he was a second baseman for the Rockies. He was signed as a free agent. He was signed. One of the last signings that the Astros did and all that.
Yeah.
There were a lot of errors. There were a couple of errors made on his part that I seen that was like, that I felt they cost the Astros the game, and it kind of hurt the flow of the game, the way Hunter Brown was pitching and whatnot. And yeah, we ended up losing that game 1-3. The scores were reversed because game 1 we won 3-1. So yeah. But the next game was Spencer Arrighetti. Game 3, we dominated. We won that game. It was a great game. It was a great game. I was really satisfied with the performance of this team. It was a home run thanks to it started off with a home run from Jeremy Pena, Cam Smith. There's so much to talk about. I'm like jumbling through my words here because I'm so excited. Cam Smith with his first, had a the base hit that pretty much helped the team win. And he was one player that I was excited for him to sign. Really excited for him to sign. And I knew seeing him during the spring training that they were going to move him up because he was that good. He was doing good, and he's been doing great these past 3 games. I know they play actually 10 minutes from now. They're going to play actually
nice.
Against the San Francisco Giants.
Ooh,
yeah. Little meetup with Verlander there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
they're gonna go ahead and go up against Verlander. Let's see how that goes.
I don't know if he's gonna pitch this game, but I know he'll probably pitch the game 2. But yeah, honestly, that was gonna go 4 games this opening day weekend, but apparently it went 3. I don't know whether maybe it's because of the weather or maybe because some games dispute or something went off. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's pretty surprising.
Yeah. I think when Brendan Rodgers made those two errors, I knew he wasn't going to play game three. I knew he wasn't going to play game three because I honestly thought I even said it on the sports bite. I thought they were going to put in second base Mauricio Dubon. I thought he was going to be in second base, but no, they put him in game three, and it's pretty much proved to me that I was like oh, this team is a totally different team
Yeah, it is. It
from
is.
from what we've seen in 2024. I have more. I always have confidence in the Astros, but I felt that the confidence this time around is totally different. They had a wonderful spring training. Some may say, it's just spring training, but it's already showing what kind of
Oh
players
yeah, how you practice, how you perform,
how
and
you perform. Yeah,
I just feel like they already got a jump start. Like
yeah.
they didn't have to struggle or go through any hurdles
Hmm.
as they did last year. I think last year they, I don't know what was it that they was just not focusing on. Everything was not,
Something was off, right?
mixing
Yeah.
puzzles weren't fitting together as smoothly
Ooh.
as
Hmm.
this year. And this
Yes.
year it looks like
Yes.
they're playing very more smoother. More the winds are coming in more gracefully.
The flow,
The flow,
the flow,
yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. And I agree with you on that. I can tell. Like I even said yesterday, like last year on 2024, that it felt kind of off. Something was off about like this team. It wasn't like I don't know. Like I guess it was too many what ifs,
Yeah,
too many
there's
scenarios of
too
what
many
ifs.
things not
A lot
fitting
of
in
a lot of
place.
contracts coming up. A lot of like, is he gonna come back? Is he not gonna come back? Dispute with ages. A lot of once again backdoor projects, which I feel once again jumping to football, which probably affected the team as well. Which proves our theory, probably correct in
Well, I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
it messes with your head. It
It.
messes kind of with things. Should I makes like right now? Okay, like you say that it's Framers last year. You know, yeah, that could have messed with him in a bad way too.
Mm,
In a good, just as right now we can see that it's maybe working on him. Hopefully, it
yeah.
doesn't change.
Yeah.
But that it's working a positive way. It could also go bad way because it's like putting more pressure like towards the player to say, hey, you know what, I need to perform, I need
Oh.
to play better.
Mm.
If not, I'm gone, and then what team's gonna want me? It messes with something that sometimes all those things mess with your head psychologically, and it makes you perform sometimes better or sometimes even worse.
I could honestly say if he continues playing the way he played in game one, like those kind of stats, pushing those kind of numbers, maybe they might re-sign him again. Because I know he says he's open to signing a new contract with the Astros.
Well, it's
Because
the beginning of the season. You still
yeah,
got a long way
long
to
way to
go.
go. Yeah,
Good right now, doing right now, or
Mm.
bad later on. But he's got all season to prove it.
yeah.
And yeah, no. The good thing is that it's working for him.
Mhm.
But yeah, he still got a long way to prove himself
Mhm.
or disprove himself.
Yeah, definitely. And with Altuve being out in left field, I feel confident. I was actually curious
How he
about
does?
how he performed, and yeah,
Well, on the lineup they have him today to the second baseman.
no, they put him on second baseman. Oh,
Yeah,
I did.
today they have him on second baseman against
I,
the
I
Giants.
I know he wasn't gonna play always in left field. He wasn't
Yeah.
gonna play always in left field. I know he was gonna intertwine between
'Cause
second
they
base
put him
and
on
left field.
left field.
All these games of the first 3 games of opening day weekend of the MLB.
Yeah,
He played left field.
because they have Dubon.
Yeah, Dubon. Oh, that plays Dubon on left field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smith is on right and Myers
Yeah,
in
that's it.
center,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and Christian Walker is on first, I believe. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I feel confident in that player. Besides the oblique injury that he had,
Yeah.
well, oblique scare, but I feel confident enough to say that this team, it might go the
Pretty
distance.
solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's pretty
How's
solid.
our third baseman Paredes?
Great, feeling solid. I still haven't seen a homer from him yet, but I've seen a couple of almost home runs. So like yeah, defensively great. What we got for Kyle Tucker, from what I've seen these past 3 games,
We're good.
solid. I am happy. I was like, oh man, I was kind of if, but I was reassured by our Cubs fellow fan that reassured me as well too that what we got for Kyle Tucker is good.
I thought we were coming short on the pitchers. Like I didn't see any more additions. It was
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
I was like kind of scared in that. But I mean, you know what? It's working, and I mean, hey, look who's starting today, Blanco. I'm
Well,
interested
Blanco,
to see how that does.
yeah.
How he does this year. I mean, I'm really interested. I love how he plays. I love
Mhm.
him as a player. I think him and Altuve are one of my favorite
Yeah,
players.
I feel when it comes to pitching, two pitchers that I've seen from last year, and I know it's only been one series, but three games. Hunter Brown and Spencer Ringetti are two pitchers that I feel real confident and I'm real happy the way the
Yes.
performance has been.
I gotta give it to Aaron Getty. I'm
Yeah,
really excited to
Aaron
see
Getty,
that
yeah,
guy
Aaron Getty,
play.
Aaron Getty definitely happy about this performance of this
It's
team.
because you just see it and you can see that you can
Mm,
get better, and
mm.
get there. So I'm really I hope he does, and I'm really interested in what he does this year.
Yeah, and I'm definitely excited because we're gonna catch a game together.
Definitely,
Definitely the season
definitely.
there. So
Uh,
expect the tailgate episode right there
no,
at
for
Minute Maid Park. Okay, I'm joking. Dakin Park, yes.
I really like the juice
Yeah,
box,
the juice box.
man.
It flows better. It rolls off the
I
tongue.
know,
The juice box.
man.
Yeah,
What happened? Minute Maid,
yeah, I
man.
know. Contracts. It's always contracts. It's always contracts.
Money.
Yeah, I know.
Who needs it?
Who needs that? I do.
I know, right?
We all do.
We all do.
Well, now it's time for our favorite segment of the show, my brother. Another segment of Ponte Pilas, Pilas. And this is Mijo. Where we pretty much say who's been on the ball and what the heck's been going on.
What's going on? What you do? What you doing?
What you
man?
do? What you doing? What you doing? Why you playing that way? Come on.
No, he no here.
Well, my brother, as always, what would you want? The good news or the bad news?
I would say it did in a good note, man.
Yeah. And you know what though? Honestly, the Ponte Pilas this week will be in a positive note.
I agree because there's not really. I mean,
Mm.
so far,
Mm.
bad or anything bad coming out.
No, no,
To
no.
be honest, so far,
And I think the one that gets Ponte Pilas, I guess, should go to the Mavericks, honestly, because
yeah,
they've been pretty much on fire and they're playing their hearts out, winning those games with the team that they have right now. That's, there's still a little engine that could, in this case, the little horse that keeps on
definitely
galloping.
make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they're still in the
Yeah.
playing tournament. So,
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah. They have a rough road ahead of them, and I feel that they continue winning these games, winning these dubs, they can make it.
And I'm not taking away because we want to say that and I'm not gonna lie, they have a long road ahead.
Oh yeah, they do.
Even if they make it to the playoffs, they
Oh,
got.
they do.
I mean, they've got even if they win one or two games.
Yeah,
I mean, that's something else. But they've been doing good. They've been doing good, and they did good to make it so far. Right now, being qualifying right now for the playoffs.
yeah,
Wow, it's like astonishes me.
yeah,
So them making it to the playoffs will definitely be a positive, and them doing good.
yeah,
So yeah, I guess you said in a good note,
yeah.
they better get their act together to make it to the
Yeah,
playoffs.
they keep that act
Keep it
together.
up.
Yeah, keep it up.
Keep it up.
But even better personal note,
Mhm.
the SS Mico Award goes to, well, once again, it was going to be between the Mavericks, the Spurs, the RGV Vipers, and the Houston Rockets. Because our basketball teams have been
Yeah,
on fire.
They have been.
They've been on
doing
fire.
Really good. They've been working their
Although the
butts
Spurs,
off.
although the Spurs, yes,
Yeah. You know what? They're
yeah.
not qualifying
Yeah.
for. But you gotta understand still.
To a certain degree. Yes.
They look where they were.
Yeah.
After where they're at right now, they're
Yeah.
31 games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's not bad.
That's not bad. No, it's not bad. No. Yeah, they're on the outside looking in, but
Yeah.
maybe, and this is like a maybe. This is a maybe that they can possibly go into the play-in tournament. I would be satisfied with that. If they go to the play-in tournament, scraping the panzazo, as they say, I'll be satisfied. I'll be satisfied because, like I said, what could have gone wrong for this team went wrong this season.
Well, they're not the only ones. The
Mavericks, that's something else. That's like politic espionage. That's something else.
I think it was worse. For
Although
them
injuries
because
wasn't planned, but
it's a self-inflicting wound
Yeah.
plus more.
more.
No, actually, kind of most of it was self-inflicting. Actually.
More about shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they really did.
Or shooting the horse to make glue. Whatever reference you want.
But I mean, wow! Again, I gotta say, I'm surprised they're even in the playoffs.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's a playing tournament. Yeah. If and that's a big if the panzazo they make it, I'll be satisfied.
Yeah.
I'll be satisfied because honestly, Wow. Like,
Yeah.
wow. And the Rockets, they better stay in the playoffs and they better go the
They better
distance.
stay good.
Yeah, they better go the distance.
Stay where they're at. That's where you should
keep
be.
the momentum and no more
Yes.
technical fouls, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
No more technical fouls,
No
please.
more of that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Juan. Exactly. Yeah.
Cut it out.
cut it out. Yes. There you go. Cut it out. Yeah. I still remember it. Full House. Yeah. Yeah. But before we wrap up this awesome episode with baseball season started,
Ooh.
fellow Astros fan, will you care to join me in the 23 flavor salute?
It'll be my honor.
Yeah. There was Jericho, a little bit of the bubbly. Well, once again, boom, it's been an awesome season. Cheers. Shall we sip? Oh, yeah. Well, guys. This has been another great episode of Tailgate 956. Once again, I'm Rene Garza Jr.
I'm Freddie Guevara.
And we'll see you at the next tailgate. My brother, let's go watch some Astros kick some.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, baby.
See the victory.
See you there.